Hi, I'm Dwight Pallmeyer. Been a member here. I'm not even sure how many years. Been coming for probably 6 years. I first, I'm a lifelong Lutheran prior to this. I went to Lutheran elementary school, high school, college. Now my father's a Lutheran minister. My sister's a Lutheran minister. I married a woman, and her family's full of Lutherans, and so we became Presbyterian. I was I was president of a church in Chester, of a Lutheran church in Chester, and it closed, and we were looking for a change, and so we came here. I had done I teach down at Widener University. I chair the communications studies department. And we had done a film in my popular culture class called A Tale of Two Cities, comparing Chester and Wallingford, two very different communities. And part of that was to look at area churches, and we featured, really focused on this congregation here, Wallingford Presbyterian Church. And I liked what I saw, and so we ended up becoming members here, and we've been members here since then. I think the strengths I bring probably to the Outreach Council is an understanding of communications, an understanding of the different tools of communications in the 21st century. And they've changed dramatically in just the last 10 years, and they're due to change even more dramatically in the next 20. So I think I have an idea of that. I really have I think a sort of passion for outreach, for looking for new ways of attracting new people to the congregation, and I think what I see in the church, in the broader church, is really something unique in contrast with the rest of our existence, and that's the gospel, which is good news. And I think when you really dissect what good news is, it's about acceptance and grace beyond what you do in life, and beyond what you achieve. In every other facet of my life, I'm constantly evaluated, and constantly trying to succeed. And I think if we take the gospel seriously, it's about being okay with where you're at and who you are, foibles and all. And so I think that's something that, and I think if we could accept that radically, that it would really change who we are and how we see each other. And so my notion is that I want to share that message in different ways. And the other thing is I love the different forms of communication. I mean, I teach, as I said, and what I always talk to students about is having a passion for what you do. Really, really loving what you do, and I do. I love all forms of the media. I love all forms of communicating, and finally, I think for me, the message that's resonated lately is, well, the church is about receiving. It's about, what do I get out of the thing? And I always talk to, I always say to pastors, I want to hear good news in every sermon. I want to hear what's in it for me. And what I guess I've lately come to conclude is that, it's about giving. It's the old adage, it's in giving that we receive, and that we discover that to be true. It's an oxymoron, really. But the more that you give, the more that you get. And that's what I want to share.